Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your host, Norman Murray here. Welcome to another episode of the Building Bridges podcast. I'm excited for my regular listeners. I appreciate you and your support. And to those first timers, welcome to the podcast. I hope you enjoy it. All right, let's build a bridge. So today's topic is the word consistency. I pray all has been well in your lives. I want to tackle this topic, right? Football season is starting. I want to tackle this topic in multiple ways, as I usually do. But I do have a few questions, right? So get that old school paper and pen ready. Or, for those digital folks, get that notes app ready on that iPhone and Android, all right? So consistency, right? I want to talk about it from this angle first, right? It speaks to a substance. Holding something together, right? If I got any chefs out there, any cooks out there, you understand that if you make a gravy or a certain type of sauce or maybe even a cake batter, right? Whatever it is, you want consistency, a certain amount of consistency, and that's holding it all together, right? So if you think about that and use that type of use that in your imagination, if you will. Examine that definition and apply it to your life. All right, hold on. What is the thing holding you together on a consistent basis? See, I know you wasn't thinking about that question, right? But you see, this is one of those types of questions that kind of pauses you or stops you right dead in your tracks. What is holding you together on a consistent basis? Look, let me help process, right? Let me help you process maybe then. For me, because I love being transparent, right, y'all? All right. Today, that's an easy answer for me, right? The answer is Jesus Christ and my wife. But you see, there was a time when I couldn't say that. But my life has changed dramatically since 2008. There was a time when work was that consistent thing, or so I thought. Work is the means to provide for my family. But you see, what I did is that I allowed it to define me for a long time. See, although I was married, not say was, but I am married, but we're speaking in past tense though. Children, in my mind, the most consistent thing was the job, right? I'm a man. I'm out here. I'm working. I'm trying to make money. I'm trying to provide for my family, making sure my wife has what she needs, making sure the children have what they need. And that's what the mindset was. Work, get promoted, work. So now I'm going to ask you again, what is the thing holding you together on a consistent basis? Because now that you've heard a little bit of my transparency to help you process this, I know now the thoughts are flowing through your minds, right? But that's okay. Write it down and then come back to it after the episode. Because the truth of the matter is, for some, it actually might be that job right now. You're listening to me right now and you're like, man, where did he get that from? Because that's exactly my answer. It's the job. For others, it could be a person or people in your everyday lives. And then for others, it might be just chasing fame and fortune, right? But it doesn't matter, really. The truth of the matter is, whatever it is, it's entirely up to you to decide if that thing is worth being the thing that holds you together. You have to ask yourself, watch this. What if that thing, what if that person, what if those people went away? How do you then replace it or them, when that was the thing holding you together. Right, exactly. Hopefully you wrote that down, right? Make no mistake about it, though. Consistency is going to look different for all of us. We're all unique, and that comes with uniqueness. So when you answer those questions, you just might find that it may be time to re-examine what or who is consistent in your life. So think on that for just a quick minute, and I'll be right back. You know, I got to go pay this bill real quick. All right. Okay, I'm back. And hopefully you took a few notes for yourself. Hopefully you wrote those things down so you can come back to them later on. So now I want to take another stab at consistency in a different way, because it also is a state of patterns. You know, practicing or doing something until it becomes consistent in your life. Now, you got to be careful with consistent patterns, though. And the reason why I say this is because you can actually be easily doing something consistently that is wrong or detrimental to you. You see, let's use an example. We were talking about work, right? We've all known that person that has been consistently late all the time. And then they lose their job and they can't understand why they lost their job, right? You see what I'm saying? So we have to be careful with some of the things that we do that are consistent in our lives, right? Why? Because patterns fall under the category of us being creatures of habits. We do things in a habitual manner because we assume that it's always right. We've always done it this way. We've always went that route. We've always talked to this person that way. We've always done X. We've always done Y. It's always right. But here's the thing. Until you start to realize, or someone points out one of your consistencies as a problem or a concern, you'll continue to do things that are questionable to others and even yourself. Now, this reminds me. All right, hold up, wait. Now, I know y'all knew eventually, right? I was going to get to the word of God, that it was coming, right? Okay, all right, I'm just checking because y'all know this is building bridges, right? All right, check this out. Jesus said, I know thy works, that thou art neither cold or hot. He's saying that he knows what you're doing. He sees the work that you're putting in, but you're all over the place. You're inconsistent. Then he goes on to say, so then, because thou art lukewarm and neither cold nor hot, I will spew thee out of my mouth. I'm not going to stay here long, but listen, the Lord is looking for us to be consistent in our everyday walk, particularly with him. And you can find that and go do some studying and some meditating on that word in Revelation 3:15 and 16. Being consistent shapes who we are, and it has a direct impact on those around us. Our children, our nieces, our nephews, our co-workers, sisters, brothers in the church. They are watching us. They are looking to see how consistent your actions are based on the words that come out of your mouth. Now, as I wind down this episode, I want you to know that consistency is a biblical principle. See, with that, we need to make sure that the things we are consistent about are actually beneficial to us, that they are good for us. But also, in the same breath, understand that we can't have them be detrimental to us. You ever do something and actually ask yourself, why am I even doing this? Why am I with that person? Why am I on this job? Why am I doing X? Why am I doing Y? Or better yet, why do I do it this way every single time? I spoke earlier about the creature of habit in us. Please understand that some habits are good, but many of them need to be broken or at least reevaluated. As always, I pray something was said that inspired you, motivated you, or at least provoked you in thought. 2 last quick things. Don't forget to check the links in the description to find our website and all our social media info. And also, Building Bridges is moving into a new phase. Life coaching with Coach Norm is available today. All right. Book your free consultation today at buildingbridges520.com. Y'all keep building those bridges, and God bless.